So if you see, by observing directly, observing with the naked eye, which naked eye means without thoughts, it dissolves. So you go beyond that fear, you go beyond that ego. So in that way, you are able to take a moment of break. Maybe, it's difficult to take whole weekend off, as we said earlier, but you can see the possibility of able to take a break, the chance to take a break. Can you see that? Do you have a little break from the ego? Possible, right? Possible. So if you look, in contrary, if you look at our ego. So if you look at that fear, let's say how does this ego behaves in you? What we just did is the way to try to dissolve it, or to realize there's nothing really there. But if you look at normally how it behaves, you can see there's one big ego, ego of the month. Okay, it's like a menu, right? Special ego of the month. And that ego of the month produces many little babies. And you can see these baby egos, they all kind of line up with that ego. They're like whenever ego says something, everybody's saying yes, like this, like one of these in the parliament and things like that, like everybody cheering up or something like that. Everybody, all the little egos saying yes. But there might be some ego saying, oh, maybe not. And you can see one afternoon, one little better ego is kind of trying to work its way out of that older group. But then maybe end of the day, it comes back to agreeing with the rest of the egos. And just back. And you can see, you're trying to have your breakfast calm and quiet. You can see all these egos are having incredible meeting. You can see one, it will be very interesting to see big one is talking, the other one is saying yes, and another one is saying no, and you can see they're all having, and you're trying to just have a little breakfast. And just you cannot taste anymore your breakfast because just so loud internally. And so you can see how difficult it is to have a break from all of that. And somehow, one of the reasons it's very difficult to have a break is because you are pretending to be eating a breakfast. No, you're not really eating a breakfast. You're fully participating secretly with those in that meeting. If you are really eating breakfast, you can say, okay, let go of it. They will find one after another, they all will be gone in 1 hour, or in half an hour, in a few minutes, they all will be gone. The only reason why they are not going is you're saying, yes, you're right. I don't know about you. Maybe you have some points. I don't agree with you at all. You're having full interaction and conversation. So every time you're having full conversation, you're empowering it. You're not able to be a moment free. So the grasping mind, what we call grasping mind, is fully grasping those conversations. I'll give another example. Will be like if you leave $100 in downtown street today, and next day, do you expect it to be there? It won't be there, right? What happened? It's called self-liberation. If you put $100 bill in your wallet today, next day you expect to see it there? Yes. It's not able to self-liberate. It needs your help to self-liberate, and you're not willing to self-liberate it, right? What happened there? Nobody care about it. Nobody paying attention. It disappears. So the egos and our fears are very much like that. We pay too much attention to it, obsessed with it, conditioned by it. It's like a disease. We can all say, yes, 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 I know, that's a disease, but the whole point is how you get free of it. That's the whole point. How you get free of it, you learn one step at a time. You give a half an hour to one specific fear to look at it. Look at it directly. You can say you're looking at directly, it's not working. You can say, I don't think this practice is working, right? You see, you're talking. I don't think this practice is working. I don't know who's looking and who you know. That kind of conversation. It's not like that. That's called naked observing with the naked eye. Just look with no thoughts. The moment you look, it dissipates. I mean, if those of you who are doing the warrior seed self practice, that's exactly the same thing happening. You're producing the sound and drawing attention to the crown, going deeper, 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 deeper. At some point, it just dissipates. It's nothing there. But when you don't do it, your space is fully open to have conversation with the ego. Then it just continuously dialogues by itself. So then that's how we kind of lose ourselves, our awareness completely. Sometimes even to the point we lose connection to our body. You know, you just simply, you're alive, but you're not even in your body. You're like driven away. You know, those who are crazy, we think crazy. It just seems like it clearly is a degree. You know, you go and people see in the street talking with themselves out loud, screaming, and you hear them. You walk through it. You say, oh, you can see they're clearly crazy. But what is the differences between us? Not much. They're not that loud. At least externally not that loud. Internally probably louder. You know, if it's that loud, you don't fall asleep. That loud, you're not able to have a calm. That loud, you're not able to experience a solid food taste. Very loud, that you're not able to experience someone. You're not able to see someone's love. It's that loud that you're not able to have connection to yourself. That's pretty loud. So anyway, another little bit more, a stronger way to do will be, one practice will be to look at that fear. If you look at that fear and you look at that, how much that fear has to do with anger, you know, how much that fear has to do with attachment. We call it 3 root poisons. So ignorance, attachment, and anger.